Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Stock Market with your daily analysis for Wednesday, 5th of February. I'm recording the video now, nearly 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was expecting choppy overlapping movement for the start of a second wave correction, which is what we got. Tomorrow I'm expecting upwards movement to a short-term target at 1769. That may be met during tomorrow's session. Let's have a look at the wave count on the daily chart level. This is a very bearish wave count. We also have an alternate bullish wave count. They do not diverge at this stage, and they won't diverge for several weeks yet. The main wave count sees a huge supercycle expanded flat correction for a big supercycle second wave. Within the expanded flat, the B wave is a zigzag and it's over here. The C wave down must subdivide as a 5-wave structure, and it's likely to move price substantially below the end of cycle A at 666.79 because that's what C waves of expanded flats usually do. At 454.15, cycle wave C would reach 1.618, the length of cycle wave A. I will expect that we have confirmation of a trend change up here, at least at intermediate degree as per the bullish alternate, or possibly at cycle degree as per this main wave count when we have movement below 1646.47. We have a nice clear 5 down on the daily chart now, and I expect we're going to continue to see very choppy, overlapping movement for a second wave correction for a few more days yet, maybe for it to last in total about 1 to 2 weeks. Minor wave 2 may not move beyond the start of 1 above 1850.84. Let's have a look at how the start of the second wave correction is unfolding on the hourly chart. Just before we go there, I have the end of minute wave 4 here because that's how the subdivisions fit on the 5-minute and hourly chart. But even if we put it up here, I don't think that this low is the end of minor wave 1, because if that was the case, then we have a final 5th wave here, which would look like a 3-wave structure on the daily chart. So, and this is how the subdivisions fit best, I expect minor wave 1 was over here. Okay, let's look at the hourly chart with the end of minor 1 down here. Is this point down here? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 complete down here. I've looked also at the possibility, again, that minute wave 4 was over here, and the 5th wave is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The problem with that idea is this downwards movement quite simply cannot be seen as a 5-wave structure. It subdivides as a double zigzag. So this is where minor wave 1 ends, and this is where minor wave 2 begins. So far it's subdividing 3, 3, and an incomplete 5 up. This downward wave for a B wave is a 109% the length of the A wave, so I expect we are seeing an expanded flat unfold. Expanded flats usually have C waves which move substantially beyond the end of A waves, and this one will reach 1.618, the length of its A wave, at 1769. That target may be reached tomorrow, and that may bring price up to find resistance at the upper edge of the parallel channel I've drawn around minor wave 1 down. So keep drawing this channel on the hourly chart. Draw the first trend line from 2 to 4, place a parallel copy on the end of 3. That may be where the next little upwards wave ends, and we see a B wave bounce off to the downside from there. The following downwards movement is quite likely to make again a new low below this point, if minor wave 2 is unfolding as an expanded flat correction. So overall, very choppy, overlapping movement for several days yet, but tomorrow upwards movement towards 1769. The daily chart level, this is the bullish alternate, it diverges from the very bearish wave count from the low at 666.79. The bullish wave count sees the correction over there. Within a cycle degree 5th wave, we have primary waves 1 and 2 complete, and within primary wave 3, intermediate wave 1 was probably over here. This bullish wave count expects more downwards movement for a few weeks yet for an intermediate degree second wave correction. It's most likely to subdivide as a zigzag, and this may be the 5-wave impulse for minor wave A of it. Still expecting upwards movement overall, choppy and overlapping for a B wave, which can't move beyond the start of the A wave above 1850.84. Intermediate wave 2 should at least breach the lower edge of the parallel channel, which contains the impulse of intermediate wave 1. That's all from me today with your S&P analysis, and I hope that all our members had a fabulous day.